Everybody be cool. You be cool.
Let's rock.
Oh, man. Oh, God. Oh, man.
You think you're big time? You're gonna fucking die! Big time!
I'm the party pooper.
Me? What did I do to you, man?
The gun is good.
Did you just grab my ass?
Sir, from where I'm standing, that's a physical impossibility.
Having said that, I do have some thoughts.
My God, it's full of stars.
You know, I just do things.
It was a bad call, Ripley. It was a bad call. Right. Hey, if it'll get me a couple 100 miles across the country, I'll take a shot in the mouth.
Someone isn't gonna like that.
I've been dating too. Nice girl, an author. She wrote the book on male sexual dysfunction. You probably read it.
See you at the party, Richter.
Ash, get over there!
Yes, I can definitely smell shite.
I like it.
Winners go home and fuck the prom queen.
He is my neighbor, Nur Sultan Tuliakbay. He is paining my assholes. I get a window from a glass, he must get a window from a glass. I get a step, he must get a step. I get a clock radio, cannot afford. Great success.
Hey, Kabuki, watch the bumps. I got needles in my arms. Get him inside, quick. Oh, well, it's about time. You need a tampon? Here's your tampon. How about here? You better get me a nurse for some big motherfucking kids. What'd you wear till get fired from the fucking post office?
Ultra maxi large super absorbent? This isn't what I asked for. What does he think I am? Some kind of goddamn hemorrhaging horse? Figures you can't do anything right, you dick for brains, sociopathic motherfucking asshole!
Well, the jerk store called. They're running out of you.
Well, let me tell you something, brother.
I coalesce the vapor of human experience into a viable and logical comprehension.
Oh, a bullshit artist.
I just wanna hang out. No big deal.
Well, let me tell you something, brother.
Well, what the fuck is going on, gang? I missed my little cut there, and it shortened that intro. I wasn't ready for that shit. But anyway, welcome to another edition of TNT, and I am one of your hosts, YoJoeJerk, and we got a gigantic fucking slideshow. So there is tons of news. So let's get this party started, and I cannot do that without my hetero life mate, Toy Gaines.
What's up, jerk?
What's going on, man?
A lot of
Oh, red light.
You good?
I'm good.
A lot of shit going on, man.
Oh my god.
People are getting fired. What are you doing?
This light's killing me, man.
I'm
All
gonna
right.
talk to Raw Dogs.
Good.
If you're gonna,
Good.
what's up,
We're
Raw
good, man.
Dogs? A lot of stuff is going on. People are getting fired. Iron Heart is an iron shark.
Turd. It's an iron turd.
So, YoJo June was a YoJo joke. But without further ado, let me clam up because we have other hosts that make the mega powers the mega powers.
We do. So let's get him in here. He is spicy and only getting spicier. Him. Disavowed.
Tim.
Get your Jurassic Park kazoos.
I like it. Yeah. How's it going, guys? I'm having a week. It's been a lot of weird stuff happening around the old homestead here. So it's it'd be nice to talk some toys, but I'm gonna shut up because our fourth member is waiting and we got to get her the hell in here to say hi.
Yes, please. Please.
Without further ado, the red-headed firecracker herself, Skelly.
Hey,
how
guys.
are you?
I'm well, thanks. Hi, everybody.
What's up, Skel?
Hello.
How was your week?
Good. How's everybody tonight?
Not bad. It wasn't too hot.
No. Someone helped me put my air conditioner in, so it was all good.
Nice. Nice.
Sweet. Yes, I died in the heat this week.
It was bad.
Fucking died in the heat. It was horrible.
Tim.
Yes.
I feel like you're the closest to Marvel Legends of the four of us.
Okay.
Have you heard Ryan Ting being let go, and what are your thoughts?
Whoa, what?
Yes, I saw that little statement before I jumped on the night.
Whoa.
But yeah, they let him
Seriously?
go. Yeah, his
He announced on
department
Instagram.
got gone. So
Did they keep Dan Yoon?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of felt like all along they were grooming Dan Yoon to kind of take over because they were both, I think, PR people. But wow, man, that shows you right there that, wow. I don't know what to say. That caught me completely off guard, man. I don't know what to say. That is nuts. I had the opportunity to talk about it in the past when I was on Infinity Equation with Dante several years ago to actually hang out and talk with Ryan Ting on a podcast.
Yeah.
We talked for, I want to say close to 2 hours, going back and forth, sharing, stories, but, also getting into some personal stuff. And he was really cool to talk to. And anytime it's a PR person, you can't be sure if they're real or not, because that's their job, to sell something. But I always had good interactions. I saw him at Legion's Con a couple of years ago. He was there for a short time. So I always really liked the guy. So that's a shame to hear. That's a real shame to hear.
Yeah. And this is, coming off of really just joke of a YoJoe celebration, which I think they can't do this again next year. This has to be the last fucking YoJoe June. No.
It was so bad, dude. It was so bad. The unboxing video was like, I knew it was coming, and I knew it was going to be nothing.
I will say this, YoJoeJerk. Did you?
I didn't even bother, dude. I just kind of skipped.
You have one of them coming?
No.
It does look nice. The wings are a little small, but it looks nice.
I do, because Zakanin bought like 50 of them. So,
of course.
Well, I didn't want to support, and Zakanin's like, I bought like 4 of them. So I was like, I will take one, so I'll get one down the road, but like, I'm not going to go nuts with it.
It does look nice. It's a nice product.
It is.
Real quick, while Jersey's here, I'm sorry, Jerk. Jersey did a hell of a job Monday, and I want to credit the Jersey and the Raw Dogs. That was ball busted, done right. And not being assholes about it. It was fun. Thank you, Jersey. Thank you, Raw Dogs, for a fun Monday. And
that was a great Monday, man. That was a
great Monday.
I had a great time on that.
Great time, and it's because of, we talk about this, without the Raw Dogs, we wouldn't have a show. They make the fucking show. So thank you, Raw Dogs. Thank you, Jersey. And thank you, Zakanin, for saving me a rattler, because that's how I understood what Jerk just said.
Yeah, it was a great show. I was cracking up when Toy Gaines posted the Yellow Bastard picture the next.
Oh, that was from
reposted.
Yeah, that was
LP's.
That was laser.
LP did. Okay,
and Tim, you haven't caught the brunt of a Zero POA tweet yet, and when you do, it is hellfire.
Oh, really? I didn't see that.
He didn't do a Tim one yet, but he did all week. Jersey Maniac.
Oh, he's brutal, man. He's brutal.
Whoever
whoever is just brutal.
Yeah, it's fun stuff.
It was also a successful weekend for all of us. We all had some road games.
You did. You did a great job on 3POA.
You guys as well. I missed. I usually watch live. I had to go back on replay. I didn't realize how early Chad's show was on. I thought it was going to be later, and I flipped it on, and I'm like, I'm at the back end of this thing. Gosh darn it! But again, as always, you guys went on the road and did a kick-ass job.
The back end was the show. When we got into this, I think when we got into the Super 7 stuff, for anyone who didn't watch that show, after a half hour, the show really ramps up because Chad handles his viewers differently than we do. He kind of fields their questions, but when it got to the show, it was great.
Agreed. I had a great time, and the whole thing was nice. And I love going to talk to Chad. It's been too long. You know what I mean?
And Chad has, in my opinion, he took a little break, and he's come back better than ever. He was full of energy.
Yeah,
great host. Great. He was fun show. So cheers. There's no alcohol, but whatever,
Cheers. All right. Well, let's not dilly-dally, because I'm not joking when I say we almost have 100 slides tonight.
Mm-hmm.
So,
baby.
Oh, baby.
What have we done?
I am never going to financially recover from this.
Oh, righty then.
Oh, I almost had it perfect. Now, gangs.
Yeah.
They've made the Batman Who Laughs.
But
not like this.
No,
right?
he's wearing a different tunic, if you want to call it that. And it looks really fucking good. Really good.
Does. I thought this was like a statue set for real.
No, it looks great. This is a nice 2-pack. I believe Merciless comes with an unmasked head as well.
Nice.
And the Merciless buck doesn't really move that well. He's a glorified statue, but the sculpt is great. This is really nice 2-pack. No complaints at all.
Yeah, I love the design and the idea of the Batman Who Laughs, so I'm down with it whenever he makes them. Like when he had that Target pack with all the minions, I bought that shit with all the little Robins. Mm-hmm. I love that set.
Yeah, and again, it's one of those figures too. We talk about being toyetic, things like that. I think even if you collect horror action figures, NECA stuff, you can put it on different shelves. If you're not just a DC Mcfarlane collector, you could throw that on a Halloween shelf, a vampire shelf, and there's lots of things you can do. In particular, with that Batman Who Laughs, if you want to kind of diversify with it a little bit.
Yeah, he's got a Cenobite vibe, big time. I love it.
Yes, yep, I definitely see it.
What is this? This is year one Wonder Woman, and the sculpt is somewhat there. It's just the paint, the face, the makeup looks a little dark. I don't know if you could rectify that if you're good at repainting.
Yeah,
I want to grab this just because this design isn't made that much, so she's kind of stocky too. I like the sculpt. Something's off with the paint.
I agree with the face paint, but I love this. Besides, the beefcake legs,
she's
very... the upper body, the shoulders, the arms are right on the fucking money.
No, because he reused the Wonder Woman legs, and
it looks goofy. It looks.
You know what I see here?
Too tall.
You guys know I watch AEW wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
If anybody has seen Timeless Tony Storm in AEW, she's like a thicker, big legs, big everything below the waist. That sounded kind of weird, but you know what I mean. She's a thick gal. She's a thick gal. And honestly, the first thing I thought of when I saw the legs on this action figure was, is that Timeless Tony Storm?
Yeah, that girl has a big caboose.
Yeah, man.
Well, if she's got thigh swivel, you could probably chop a little bit off and it'll work.
I'm already thinking about doing something. I think if those legs were shortened a little, it would make up for some of the
and the Betty Booper's face is kind of on the money too. I know the black lipstick. It makes it look weird, but I think the eyes and the eyebrows are on the money.
It's not bad. It's just And this is a freaking kick in the balls. You know, I'm serious.
I just watched your video.
Yeah, me too.
Conjuring together a jacket.
You know, the sculpt is there, the head sculpt is there, the hair is there. You know what's not there? Sorry, guys. What? The sunglasses and the fucking the leather coat defines this character. And I've seen excuses from like, it's from this comic and not that comic and all this bullshit. No. You gave a soft goods jacket to Mr. Terrific. He should have got a soft goods jacket.
Yep.
I should
have got it just as much. Like it's that important.
It would have made this figure a home run. Soft goods jacket, S on the back, glasses, would have been a knockout. Now I got to pay $100 for basically a glorified Marvel legend.
And he's going to be tiny. He's going to be tiny, so he won't even scale right.
What's Superboy's height? 5'8", 5'9"?
What? Hey. Well, yeah, I would say, if, Superman's 6'5" or whatever.
Well, he's little boy, I guess. I don't know. This is a bummer.
You know what? No. He'll throw it in a deluxe $40. You're going to get your coat, your glasses, and a paint retweak. Or retweak. Mark my words right now. He'll do it.
Well, you know what? At least Mcfarlane made it all the way to the end of the line before he started having scaling issues with his action figures, So,
yeah.
Oh, shit. Justin, you rock.
You know what you are? You're one of those little fancy lads, aren't you?
Thank you.
We also got a super chat from John Garrett. Pour one out for Ryan Ting's Hasbro career.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, as mentioned in the beginning, never want to see anyone lose their job.
No.
I still can't believe that bomb you dropped on me, Gaines. And by the way, I should have said marketing department, not public relations.
Yeah.
My mistake on that.
He shared it on his Instagram. He quoted Iron Man. So yeah, the news is out there.
Yeah, it's a bummer.
Damn.
All right. Now this is
a bummer.
Really. I think this is the one time.
Oh, you did it right.
Out of any time to make a fucking winterized frosted bullshit figure.
Yeah, you're right.
This is the 100% one to have made with a perfect effect. So
he could have resold the one where he has the ice on him with that Build-A-Figure Mr. Freeze together as a 2-pack. That would have been smart.
I don't know. I didn't know there was another version of this Frozen, but I think this is just cool because they got Frozen in the movie. It makes sense. You have a Arnold Mr. Freeze to do it. So,
and listen, we said this before with these Frostbite characters. This is what Iceman should fucking look like. I'll say it again because the contrast from the white to the dark blue to the light blue looks really good.
Yeah,
it's just not something I'm going to buy.
Yeah, like the weird aqua translucent plastic, just dry brushed. Yeah, that's how it's got to be done. Get him, Skelly.
All right, Ryan, thank you. I just packed up my Mcfarlane cabinet, switching it out for vintage McDonald's stuff. Gaines, will you forgive me?
Like what, cups and fucking the puppets? Fucking McDonald's puppets, remember them?
Yeah, the little like transformable fucking burger
the
cartons and shit.
If it's Muppet Babies, as Skelly mentioned, which is top tier Happy Meal / you had to buy the Muppet Babies separate. Those were incredible. And if it's the Mego figures, I'll let it slide because those were incredible as well. So you're forgiven, maybe.
Maybe.
Oh.
All right, Gaines, walk me through it. I remember Persona a long time ago.
Still going strong.
Okay,
Persona.
It's still the same thing. Okay.
And this looks like an import figure. This looks really good. But Tim, this is that $60 price point. Is it $60 good?
And is this a video game?
Yes.
I have no background.
The Persona franchise is a JRPG. It's been going on for years. 5 is the best one in my opinion. But yeah, the Elite line, Tim, looks to be all video game characters. We got Fallout. The first one was the Doom guy and Diablo.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jerk.
Yep.
Yeah, but $60, man, that's a hard pill to swallow. I just
For what you're getting, what are you getting?
He's following Mezco's old thing where they gave you a big old box.
Yeah, Jerk. I'm not getting a big, huge. I'm looking at
the money. I swear it's worth the money.
Yeah,
Look at the size of the box.
It does look good, and that's always the shame here.
It does.
When something looks good, but the value's not there, it sucks.
Yeah, I don't like anime stuff really, and I don't like anime video game stuff. So it's like all of this, like Demon Slayer looks like this, looks like Ninja Scroll, looks like Akira, looks like the style is too similar to me. That's why I don't like it. That's why I like comic books. Everyone you pick up, it's a different,
the thing looks
style.
different from
Yep.
Yeah, I don't like
Superboy.
Put big weird eyes on it, and
I get you, but it does look good, and so does this.
Oh my god, I love these. I love these, man. You got me so hooked on these. I think I get almost more excited for these than anything when I find them, because nobody gives a shit around here. So when they hit the shelf, I get them.
That's awesome.
Yep. Yeah, man. These are great.
And I don't care about the price hike because he's bigger, so is the next one, and blah, blah, blah. But these are they're made great. They look great. Everything is well thought out with them.
Yep.
I only did one photo because this is like a re-release. All they're doing is the unmasked helmet and the little fucking.
He was underneath that, or this is a different figure.
This is a different figure. Yeah, this is just regular Mega Man.
So the whole line is $30 now, Jerk, or just the bigger figures?
No, the bigger figures are, but I don't think the little ones probably went from 20 to 25.
25. Yeah, Jada.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Skelly, did you have any background with Mega Man as a kid?
No. I don't know what channel he was on.
No video game.
Well, he did have a cartoon, but he was an
Steve.
OG. Yeah, he was that first year of Nintendo. Mega Man was probably in Castlevania with the stars of the show.
Yeah, man. I wasn't going to really dabble with this at all, and then we were all together at Legion's Con, and I think a booth had this for $20 cash.
Yeah,
and I was like, $20 cash? Why wouldn't I get it? And I love Little Son of a Bitch, and now they're putting together that Marvel versus Capcom shelf.
Yeah,
it's just one more character to throw on that shelf if you want to.
And he's skilled with everything, right? It's so
yep. It's almost like they colluded to do it, man. It really is. I mean, I know we talked about that, prior, whether Marvel was being reactory or not, but
he's so cute.
Yeah, here he is.
He moves awesome.
Yeah, here he is.
He is cute. It's like, and someone just mentioned he's $30 as well. I don't know.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah,
that's a bummer.
It was better when these things were like 20. They were perfect.
$20 is the sweet spot.
I love it. And he can move, man. Like, and they even do the feet. Like, everything is so right.
Perfect.
For a company that only made freaking die-cast cars,
crazy.
Yeah.
And they did the Universal Monsters, but I mean, like, it just clicked for them. Whoever they got behind the scenes putting these figures out, man, they are hitting it out of the park, knocking it out of the park.
Yep. As soon as I see that fucking Tony the Tiger, I'm gonna buy that shit. I know it.
I've seen it twice, and it was so hard not to get it. Like, me, like stick in my lane, blah blah blah. I don't really veer out of it very often, and so much good buzz surrounding that I almost did it, and I didn't pull the trigger on it.
Man, I've been going to Target every morning hoping for restock, and it's still just wasted, dude. It's still wasted.
I don't know which Target it was. I was at all three Lehigh Valley ones yesterday, but one of them did have restock on the Chester Cheetah.
Okay.
So if they had that, I would think there should be more. I'll keep an eye out, Jerk. If I see Tony, I'll grab him for you.
Yeah, I have Chester somewhere over here. But Woodman, I love this.
This is so cool.
Like, it's just getting so goofy now. I love it. So.
Oh my god, when you said Woodman, I thought you meant Woody in the chat. I was like, are they pulling up a Woody chat right now? And I was like, that's not Woody. Okay, wow. Okay, there we go. Yeah, man, it just looks so cool. That's looking,
nah, DFW starts kind of today, so like everybody's already on their way there. So
okay,
I know Woody's going.
Big
All
weekend for content online. A lot of people posting nonsense stuff from there, I'm sure. Come Monday.
Yep. And like I said, for them being bigger, I love this, and all the accessories, perfect.
Hey, there they are.
NECA never wastes a buck, baby. These they're fun, but I don't know. They're making so damn many. I don't know.
I knew this is where it was gonna go.
There's
too.
some.
It's like word of the day around here.
Yeah.
Waiting for it.
Thank you, Raw Dogs. But Angela, to your point, there's so many. I have a toy hunt later on tonight, and one of the local Targets that I went to in my toy hunt yesterday, like it was just a whole shelf of these things. Like they had every single one. There's like four or five of every single one. It's a lot. I mean, it's a lot. It was a novelty at the beginning, and now I think that they're kind of beating the horse to death here. So,
the horse is beaten, and they're kind of like Funko Pop territory, in my opinion. They're better than Funko Pops, but are they much better? I don't know anymore. Now the price point still is $20. I'll give it that.
And that says a lot because Angela, you loved this the first time you got the first one. I remember because you convinced me to buy one at the beginning.
Well, yeah, it was charming, Tim. Especially it was the original Ben Cooper, like horror Universal stuff, and then it was the Ben Cooper superhero stuff. So boom. In my opinion, it should have stopped there. So I don't know, like I said, I'm the guy that always says if it's fun, why not? But here's something where like I don't know if it's that fun anymore.
Yeah.
All right. Now, guys, are you seeing something here that NECA has a new license for?
Garfield?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good point.
Dude, if they make like
now,
a Garfield, I'll lose my mind.
I love me some Garfield. Love me some Garfield.
That was what I learned to draw first as a kid. Like I used to draw Garfield all the fucking time, man. That's how I learned to draw.
I believe Boss Fight announced Garfield though, but he's massive. He's like the size
I don't
of
want
a
that
fucking dog.
Nah, I don't want that. Maybe if it like scales with Alf, and maybe it's like Odie and fucking, and maybe like on and normal, you know what I mean? Like make them 2-packs and scale them.
They would get my money. Skelly, you ever see the Garfield Halloween special?
Yes. Long time ago.
I used to watch that like randomly year round, like as an adult, just because it was such a fun cartoon. Like it's on YouTube for free at this point.
Yeah.
But it is so good. Like all the Garfield specials, the holiday specials are fantastic. Lasagna, that's right, Lunchbox lasagna. Yeah. So good. But yeah, they will get my money if they make a Garfield that I know.
Yes.
Not to go on a Garfield tangent, but what always fucked my head up was Bill Murray has a star. The guy who voiced Garfield also voiced Bill Murray's character in the Ghostbusters cartoon, but then Bill Murray came back and did the voice of the movie Garfield.
Yeah.
So it's like those guys are like connected through fucking Garfield.
So weird.
That's so weird, man. 7 degrees of Kevin Bacon right there.
Yes.
And then we get the other half. Who is this?
I don't know.
Wait. Is it Casey Jones and April's kid again?
Grown up now again? I don't know.
I think that's her.
Those are two weird looking fucking baby turtles, man.
Well, here's the thing. They're like born in a wasteland. And when you get April and her together, you get the new turtles. Yep. So you get the 4 new turtles.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of bad. It is kind of, now that I'm looking at, you piece it together like that. Grandma April with her daughter. Yeah. Look at that fucking turtle on the right, though.
The albino
took a bat to him the minute he came out of the fucking room.
All of them, man. I would kill them all, light them on fire. Monster! Yeah, they'd be done.
The albino one, man, is really fucking
forget that thing. That'd be the first one to die.
Wait, which one?
The albino
one. The Zakanin of the crew.
Yeah. The translucent one.
The Zakanin turtle. Somebody's got to clip this and make a picture and put a little Z on a belt and put the belt on the
It's
Z.
over now. Yeah.
Yeah, like our heads on each one of those.
Yep, it's over now.
The ladies look good though. The sculpts are really good. The paint on her face is really done well.
I think they look great together. I think it's really well thought out to pack them out this way because the value feels there. You buy two, you build a whole set. So
yeah,
I'm always big on that.
Yeah. Lunchbox's comment. That's cool, man. He said he still has the I think those are the books when he was a kid. The holiday books.
Those are fun.
That's awesome, man. Like, I go down a whole rabbit hole. I found a whole with moving. You find stuff, and I found so many boxes of old like books and things when I was a kid. Maybe you guys might. This is side tangent. I'll keep it short. I know we have a long show, but when you were a kid, did you ever read the soft cover X-Men books that they put out? It was like a short story narrative book. I'll send you a picture later.
I know what they are. So
they made like 8 of them, and it's like Dark Phoenix Saga. Like when I was a kid, that's how I learned Wolverine's background. I saw him in the cartoon, thought it was cool. I went to a Walden Books in a mall. Remember those things, kids?
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And literally, they had like 8 of them. I'll show you a picture later on. I just found them. They're on a shelf here, but I think it was Wolverine Weapon. It wasn't Weapon X. That was the actual story. Anyways, yeah, a little side track.
Was it Claremont or Peter David who wrote some of those? Was it either of them? Because I know both of them wrote novels later on, and I could have sworn they wrote those, man.
They're pretty much straight up adaptations of the comics, except written more down to a kid level. So, which again, we talk about getting kids involved. We talked this on 3POA Saturday, getting kids involved in collecting action figures. That's how they hooked a lot of us as kids, man. You broke it down into a kid version, and then you stuck with it as an adult.
No, I have enough trouble at retail finding stuff on my own. I don't need kids getting in the way.
Get out of my way, bitch.
You like Al Bundy, like stiff armed with his face, like that's my Superman robot.
You just throw prime drinks at him. Get out of here.
What am I looking at, Jerk? What do we got?
You are looking at a San Diego Con exclusive Jurassic Park thing that people call a wet fart too. So
the person in the little dino suit is funny.
Oh my god, dude! That
I noticed that.
No, here. This is the only other picture to feature.
It looks like the blow up costume.
Yes, that exactly makes it
funny.
But it's tiny though. It's like 3 3/4. This was
looks
big.
like Tony in there. Tony's Figs is in there.
Yeah, that's totally Tony's Figs. And I know it's really hard to see, but there's a female face plate too. So you could be, you could be a male or a female fan. And then the T-Rex is just the one that
they've been milking
me
this
and you
T-Rex
have.
now. Yeah, they're really milking that bad boy.
But I thought this was fucking hilarious with the little guy in there. That's pretty
fun,
funny.
man. And you know what? Like for people that might just dismiss it and say it's cool, I don't, if I'm not going to get it. I think back, was it SDC exclusive when they had the Newman inside the the Bulbasaur can? Like that was so cool. I remember thinking, not that I could have gotten it anyway, but that's something where you think maybe it's not for you, and then years later you're like, that was so cool of an idea.
Yeah, I agree with that shit. Oh. We skipped ahead. There's a San Diego Con exclusive John Cena Ultimate.
Sure. Can you zoom in? I
can't slide.
This is the problem. The problem is I can't quite see him.
Oh wait,
I got dad jokes
I hear
for
the
days.
theme song. Yeah, like the theme song. It's like
there you go. Yeah, or.
Oh, there
you go.
Get him out.
I'll tell you what, man. That's a lot of belts.
It is a lot of belts.
Yeah.
I'll give it that. But like, I didn't get more pictures. I fucked up. But the head sculpts look not so good on this one. So, all right. Now, we all knew that they were, making Mask again. Now they have an exclusive with Big Bad.
Okay.
And it's, where is it? It's these two goof bags come with it. And they're fucking rare, dude. Like, I've only seen these like the vintage ones.
I like that shirt that kid's rocking.
Handful of times have I seen these. So it's cool that they're throwing it in there. If you look on the back of the box, they're included, like even in the picture. And I think they changed the name because didn't it have a code name? It wasn't called Mobile Defense.
No, Rhino.
Yeah. So I think.
No, Mike Joseph, they can't because of the dick pills. They exclusively own that name.
Yeah, no.
Now, I'll ask you guys a question. And this is everyone. Skelly, you can chime in too. Feel free.
Okay.
If you don't know what Mask is, because everyone that grew up in the 80s loved Mask. Most people put it in their top. A lot of people have it in their top 3 toys behind Transformers and G.I. Joe or Star Wars, whatever. It's a sleeper toy line. But is anyone going to buy this that didn't grow up with Mask? Like, is this something that someone who has no idea what the line is going to look at this and say, I need this?
So I'll field that one first. I'll be honest. I know what Mask is because I'm an adult collector. I somehow missed this as a kid. I mean, I'm 42, so I don't know if maybe I was just a little too young to catch it. Like I was given like all He-Man, Master of the Universe He-Man figures. Like that was the earliest toy line I think that I was given as a kid was He-Man. And I don't know if this was just something that was not on the radar to my parents or to me or whatever. So knowing what it is, I'm happy they're remaking it. But if I didn't know what it was, I wouldn't have any interest in buying this at all.
Okay.
Like what I look. You know what I would do? I would look at it and say, does it transform?
Yeah, I kind of agree. As cool as this line was, it's just going to be for people that need a vehicle to complete their line because they don't want to overpay for the vintage. It's a very weird release, in my opinion.
Yeah, because aren't these exactly made from the original molds? And the only real new thing is they didn't put chrome on anything.
No.
So you're not getting the chrome. And then they added effects to the guns and shit and made new little teeny weeny figures. So
I feel
to me, I can go to Wayne, New Jersey toy show and pull a beat up one of these for like $40. Go get the 3D printed parts for not that much. Get the sticker replacements, and
Jeff nailed it.
And then everything's chrome. You know what I mean? I get a chrome one out of a fucking shit box.
I get vibes I get from this. Like I'm glad anytime a toy line gets remade. You know, it's fun for somebody's enjoying it if it's getting made. But like I look at the Nacelle company, Nacelle Corporation, whatever it is, with all of the figures just collecting dust at Walmart.
Yep.
You know, like there's always going to be some people out there who are diehard fans who are happy about it.
Yeah.
But it's such a small niche sometimes of collecting that it's not quite there for mass production, you know, for retail, I just feel like. So this will make at least a bunch of people happy, but I don't know how many they can really make because otherwise you're looking down the barrel of a bargain store thing at the end of the day. So
I love them. I think they're awesome. I'm not going to buy it though, but it's awesome. You know what I mean? I love the novelty of it, but but they will never, like, I don't think this line will ever see the end. You know what I mean? I think they'll make like 3 waves and that'll be the end of it. You know what I mean? And I don't think they're going to make the gas station. And I don't think.
That's the thing, though. If they made the base, man, then I might be. That's the thing. I just sold my original Mask toys about a year ago.
Yeah.
Because I didn't have the base. And I was kind of like, I don't want to spring all the, the money for it.
It's a lot, man. So, and then even to rebuild it parts wise, a lot of money. Yeah. Yeah. I'll see where it goes. But, if they go into discount land, guarantee I'll be buying all these before they're dead.
That's the bright side of it. If it doesn't sell.
Yeah, James, because you told me about that when we first met up, that you sold the Mask collection. Yeah. And I remember a couple months after that, I'm like, oh man, there's a collection. I could have bought almost all of it except for some of the rare cars. And I was like, oh, I can't do it. And I didn't. So I think they're awesome. And if they're around, I might buy them. It's like Starcom. If somebody brings back Starcom, I would probably buy all that shit. So
yeah, another interesting. What is this?
Okay, we never do Hot Wheels, but my God, this is so cool. I couldn't.
Ship?
Yeah, I think this is San Diego. It's a fucking Hot Wheel, dude. It's like
I know, but it looks so fucking tiny.
Yeah.
It is tiny.
What is it?
Same one?
Here, look.
It looks like tiny.
It is.
It
Look,
is.
it's
Yeah.
super
I mean,
tiny.
smaller than a
Everybody
car.
get it.
Yeah.
Is this gonna come to stores or is this some goofy exclusive?
I have no
I'll
idea.
tell you this:
Probably.
these fucking Hot Wheels maniacs. And on Thursday morning, Tim.
Oh,
is
There,
when-
dude.
64.
I
Wow.
raced one the last 2 days. He's been at the same store in the morning like me, and he he looks at me and just darts into the store.
The Thursday is the card day and Hot Wheel day at fucking Target, and boy, it's a shit show in the morning.
Hey, Skelly's got one there. Is that the Wayne's
Yeah.
World car?
My
That's
awesome.
dream
That's the Mirth.
racer. It's my dream car.
The Mirth
The
Mobile.
Mirth Wheel.
Mirthmobile.
Does
I
it
also
have the
have-
licorice dispenser?
I wish. I also have the Mad Max car too.
Yeah,
That's
cool.
cool.
Out of here.
That's awesome.
Oh, okay.
Skelly pulling out some toys.
Love the
I love
box.
it.
That fold down box is clever.
Yes, that's
Yep.
what
That's
sold
really
me. I was like, I would just buy this for the fucking box on the wall. I
That's
love it.
packaging 101. I don't know. That's packaging done
Yep.
right there.
Perfect.
Back to what you guys just said about the Hot Wheels guys in the mornings or the Matchbox guys. It's funny because like every collector has like their little spider sense that tingles when they're waiting to get into a store. And I think that most Hot Wheels guys and like action figure guys don't sense each other as being any sort of threat. So our tingling doesn't go off. We don't get a spider sense because we know they're going to a different aisle. We know where we're going. So we stay in each other's way. You know?
It's
How much is it? Someone mentioned price point. If you could tell us the price point. so
I
we
don't
can,
know. I
yeah.
just saw it as a reveal, so I have no idea.
Is this
And-
Shredder I'm looking at?
I don't know what the fuck it is other than it's Motu something.
It's little. It's too. It's. I think it's Shredder and Skeletor mixed up. Someone's
Shredditor.
Predator.
You're probably
called
not
it.
wrong, Brian.
There
You're
we
Shredditor. Look out!
This is going strong. I'm a one who collects everything, but I didn't need too much Motu and Turtles to combine. I did buy the Krang though.
It's too much.
Hmm.
And, you know, they'll do the same thing with Thundercats, but as soon as I get the core Thundercats, I'm out. You know what I mean? That's all I need. It doesn't have to go to Crazy Land.
Update that Little Jaws is
Whoa.
$45 on
Whoa.
Creations. That's
Wow.
fucking nuts.
That better be way bigger than it looks, man. Holy fuck.
I think they better make a bigger boat.
All right. This thing. Oh, get go. Oh. Nah, we'll give you. You got it. You got it.
Yeah.
All right. The box is cool. So this is where the exclusive part.
Box is great,
Yeah, it's cool. So,
but
all right.
my boxes end up in a bin. So
Yeah, that too. All right. I love the time train. I think it is a really fucking cool design.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yep.
So to see, you know, Bandai just make this really cool thing. I don't really know how big it is, but when I saw this, I was like,
Yeah.
if this thing is even remotely like a foot long, I'm gonna buy it. So better picture here.
yeah, this is
It's cool looking.
Back to the Future 3 is quietly
Good movie. I
underrated film.
like that it's a Western. I love
It's a
that.
Western and it completes Doc's story, not Marty's.
Yeah.
It's very it's Doc's time to shine. It's underrated.
Yep. I love the end of that movie.
I loved all of them.
I know, Skelly. They're great. Oh, what do we have here? A little reaction?
Yeah, they are going reaction plus with Back to the Future.
This is the first fucking time I am completely on board with whatever the fuck it is here I'm looking at from Super 7.
Gaines,
They need
they're
Einstein.
sorry, Skelly, go. Was that?
Oh no, I said they need Einstein.
Yeah. Yes.
Well, plus Gaines, each one of these is $74.99. So
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
Allegedly.
The future
Allegedly.
Marty.
I'm getting
That's
priced
awful.
out of the future.
With Brian Flynn, we have to stop him. He's an asshole.
Are they redoing that movie or making a fourth
No,
one?
thank God they're not. Thank
No.
God.
I thought
No
they
talks
were.
of that. No.
Okay.
No, Bob
was the best.
Zemeckis has like a
hated
little
him,
bit
though.
of pull, so they're not allowed to remake it right now.
Damn.
These are
Until
fun.
the guy dies, they can't remake it.
Oh, if anyone likes or knows, most of us who are on YouTube heard of Red Letter Media.
Mm-hmm.
They reviewed Back to the Future. That's one of the things they do called review. They watch old movies and review them. Within their review, even if you're not a fan of Red Letter Media, they kept showing deleted scenes from Back to the Future. And holy shit, a few of them scenes, if they would have left it in the film, would not have aged well with today's times.
Yeah.
And
Now I'm curious.
fucking
Oh yeah.
funny as shit, though. Funny as shit.
Hey, I have the box set that
Dude,
has all that footage.
those-
so I've seen it.
Watch it for that. There's some funny.
Even
fucking
from
outtakes.
the first movie, half of it's shot with Eric Stoltz.
Well,
and they
that too.
show
They
all
mentioned
that,
that.
shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's so crazy. And they do it again. This is cool too,
These are
man.
fun. Now this
Yeah.
is good because now Mego made Mego Monsters or Pocket Monsters, so this is a throwback to that, I'm sure. But this is
Mm-hmm.
how you do vintage with that, updated flavor, just enough of an update. These are nice.
Yeah, just too expensive. That's my beef with all of it. Like I wouldn't pay $25 for them. So
Mike
This is like
Joseph
that
and Aaron
territory
wanted to see.
too. But they for potentially good gifts. Like I have a few friends who they're not into all the Universal monsters, but they're really into like one. Like for instance, we have a relative who's diehard into Creature from the Black Lagoon. So
Yeah.
like
Mhm.
even if I wouldn't buy it for my own collection based on the price points. However, like to pick up for somebody for a random novelty
Yeah.
gift that I know would appreciate it, that's kind of cool. I would consider that.
I think this is the direction, Tim. The Ultimate line, if they're not going to change the price point, needs to go away. They need to just stop. If they focus on this shit, we don't like the price point, but this is a fine enough product when you consider what you just said, especially with the card art.
yeah.
If they get lines like Back to the Future that have never been done, like when I was a kid, I would have killed to have a fucking Marty
Yeah.
McFly
Yeah.
to go with my Joes and run around
Yeah.
and get into like all types of hijinks with Roadblock and the gang. So it's
That would be fun.
yeah, it would be fun.
Yeah.
So they keep doing stuff like that. I saw someone mention Teen Wolf, another one that would be a must buy for me if it was a little G.I. Joe Teen Wolf.
Oh, I love Teen Wolf.
Yeah,
Oh, I
get 'em
mean,
on that
if-
van.
Man, if they went back and revisited half of Reaction, I would be like, oh,
Mhm.
you know what I mean? 'Cause
Goonies.
the aliens, the fucking escape from out like New York, like They Live, like certain ones I would be like, oh,
sure.
I have no choice.
Yeah. Okay.
We got
We
a
have-
super chat from Stu. Thank you, Stu. Wishing you all stupendous day. Raw dogs rule the world. And then we missed one from Sal. Thank you, Raw dogs. Keep up the great work. Alive the show. I read that right.
Thank you.
Appreciate it, Sal.
All right,
We
Gaines.
have trouble in Brutal Realm Land.
We
Minor
do.
trouble.
We do. But
Go
I
ahead.
expected this. So you go ahead and then I
Now,
will say something.
I'm not a nitpicky collector. I mean, I do collect McFarlane after all, and some of the quirks and oddities that drive people insane don't drive me insane, but that's off the back of it being, well, it used to be a $22 price point, then 25, some are 30, all that nonsense. But at those price points, I could forgive things. I know these are north of $40, I believe.
I don't remember the original landing.
So toy collectors, they want perfection for the higher the price. Those unpainted ankle ball joints are no good.
Are sticking out like a
It looks like he's wearing Crocs with like a sock over it or something.
Okay, now
Right, Tim?
here's
I mean,
Boots with the fur.
here's my
in the fur-
Boots with the fur.
Go ahead. You have another pick or?
No. What I was about to say is what I think honestly is going on is, this body is an army built, like,
yeah,
it is their main body. So every figure comes on this body. Those boots are slip on like epic hats, like Red
you could make 'em
Sonja.
nude.
Yeah. So I think it's like Red Sonja, like the newer epic
Modular.
hats. Yeah, if you pull that boot off,
Okay.
you're gonna see that piece of plastic like unpinch. But yeah, that's real
So
bad.
the
At least
way-
the hack one goes into the joint.
Right.
So,
Then what should have happened is this. There should have been a way to push that fucking boot
Yep.
down into the flesh
Yep.
part.
under. Yep.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, I have to agree.
You just know how collectors are. They're you
Yeah.
know,
They're picky, and
they're
that
picky
really
and sometimes with good reason. It's because
Yeah.
of the-
Hey, you're putting good money down, man. Hey, Skelly, can you pull Padre's comment up real quick?
Yeah.
the Padre.
I had a
Gotta find
question there.
Padre. What was he saying about?
He was asking
here
how
we
the
go.
four of
Yeah.
us. So Padre, it's actually a very crazy story. We were all shopping at the local Giant, and all four of us at the same time reached out for the same half gallon of milk.
Yeah,
and
with-
all our hands touched on that half gallon of milk, and
Just like
sparks flew, and just like that,
Yeah.
an absolute institution to YouTube was born. So
Wouldn't that
Yes.
be nice?
And then the three of us drew a giant pentagram
With
and
blood.
summoned Skelly.
Oh no.
Oh baby,
No, I'm joking.
I'm picturing that now.
No, honestly, Padre, I wanted to do a live show, and Gaines was my YouTube friend a little bit, and I had known Tim, and I thought the three of us did three different things in collecting, and it would all work. And then, after about a year, we got Skelly, and she's almost up on your year.
Yeah.
For
You've
real?
almost
We're
been
good.
here a year. Yeah, almost.
I met Brian and his wife at a cocktail party. It was very
Oh.
fancy.
Yes.
Do tell. We have
That's
someone
about
who
it.
just
I can't
got
tell the rest.
Yeah.
no. Someone got it. Or I didn't know Savage Crucible were hitting. So let us know.
They are.
briefly if you can.
They
I'm
are.
curious.
I'm hoping they sent me a freebie, but I doubt it.
The guy loves you, so maybe.
Yay.
Yeah, but I didn't review the figure, and they were like, "No more figures for you." Remember, you got albino.
Mhm.
You're more likely to get him than I am at this point.
No, I'm not getting them. I don't think I'm getting them. They're done with me. What the hell is this?
All right.
Sex bot?
No. For anime people, this is a classic.
People.
This is even Jellian or
Really?
Gellian.
Yes. Yeah. Which is
And,
supposedly great.
No, it isn't, and it's super confusing. And there's a million different versions, and then they go back and they're like, "That didn't happen. This is a different timeline of that." And dude, this is a giant convoluted fucking mess that people just try to, say something bigger is going on than is.
Yeah.
And the main character is a fucking little man child that's like awful to watch. So like, good luck ever doing this, but it is beloved and classic, and they knocked both of these girls out.
They look
Like,
great.
They look amazing. So, and a real company made them finally for like, American mass market. So I give it to them. These things are fully loaded with all the face paints, all that shit. I'm just not into it.
Yeah, they're good though.
I saw all the original shit because my brother likes it, and I was just like, I don't see
Alfred.
how you like this shit. So, and this was like a million years ago when we like had to like fucking read along with the script the guy sent. All right, Storm Arena's showing off them King of Fighters.
Mhm.
nice.
He's got that good price point too, so I might partake.
Yes, I think. Okay,
Which is crazy.
So Ninja said they are like game-changing articulation. I've seen a couple of other guys tell me to buy this immediately.
And $25, right? Like, wait,
wow.
I'm sorry.
See, I can get it, but it's like crazy money to get it imported. So I can't get the
I thought the arena line was like the Street Fighter figures in like $25 though.
Oh yeah, but if you try to get it, on eBay, they're jacked up. We're getting different boxes than the actual releases overseas.
Okay.
Like, I think it's like, different art deals on the boxes and shit. So they're already released over there. Well, at least Ken is. And I think Ryu came out like a day or two ago because my guy was like, "Oh, you want one?" And I was just like, "I am not paying $60 for one of these, never." So
112.
Right?
Yeah,
So
112. Yeah, no, Joy Toys doing the 118.
Mm-hmm.
This is Storm. So these are gonna be awesome. And they'll be great for customs. You know what I mean? Like the goofy guy in the street clothes. Like that's perfect.
Goofy. Looks great.
They're all goofy. I love them.
What the hell is this? Oh, this is Mafex.
Mafex. That was for you, KJ. Kaiju Daddy.
What do we got? Re-releases and new stuff? What the hell's going on?
I think we got new stuff here. So let's.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
That is awesome. I handled this figure,
Holy
the original.
crap. I hate him, but I love to hate him.
Yeah, Homelander.
That's the point.
Right.
Yep.
Terrible. Oh,
He's a bastard.
he's such
This
a bastard.
looks good.
All the heads are painted
Jeez.
amazing.
That smiling,
Like-
that smiling face with the blood, man, like the
Yeah.
real deep grin, like that.
All
that's
of them, man.
amazing. Yeah.
Usually I'm dogging Mafex, and this looks
That's
amazing. So I think this is probably one of the best renderings I've ever seen from that. Like
Creepy.
This looks good.
expression, and it looks like the actor still. Like usually when they get into expression, you lose it. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
holy fuck,
Man.
this is awesome. I might have to do it.
Catch a bottle exploded. Yeah.
Yeah. And the cape is so good. It's
Soft
all
wired cape,
wired.
yeah.
Yep. Looks so good bunched up behind there. Yeah.
Yeah, this is a good release.
Yeah.
Are they gonna do any more? Of
They
the
did
boys?
Yeah.
the butcher. They're out, so they have.
Yeah.
I don't know if they completed everyone though.
The scale's a little goofy. Like I saw the butcher, I wanted it, but I was like, I wanted to, and I saw it, and I was like, nah. So they do another butcher with better, paint and shit. I'll do it.
Okay. Is it from a different toy company than
No.
the Homelander?
No,
No.
so Mafex did them.
Oh, it was the same
Yeah.
one?
Yeah.
What is it, like 35-year-old
I'm gonna
Miles
get a
Morales?
Frenchie.
I'll tell you what. Usually I bitch about Morales. I think this is the best one I've seen. Him as like
but how
an
old is he
adult.
here?
Yeah,
He's an
I was
adult,
gonna
okay.
say he looks like an adult here,
Okay.
and I like it actually. I mean, I don't
was on
ever
the
need
Super
another
Bowl.
one, but I think they did a bang up job, and the heads look good. The eyes, I like how they actually sculpted the webbing in. It looks like.
He looks pissed off, man. He's not happy.
Yeah, he looks.
He's
fired
not a
up.
happy Spider-Man.
Yeah.
No.
But I think they did a good job. But we've seen too many. Now, I don't know, chat, you got to let us know because I was rushing today. Is this supposed to be like Nightfall in a different color, or is this like Hush? I don't know. But it looks really good for them.
Yeah, there's some things I don't like. I don't like when you go hard plastic cape to cloth cape. It's like it's odd.
I got
Just
you.
pick one or the other,
Yeah,
Other
the
than that,
tunic. Yeah, the tunic is a little large there,
Yeah.
so I'll give it that.
Oh.
I don't know. Every time I look at my Hush Batman, I just see that cape that's like 500
Unruly
miles. Yeah, so when I see one that's short, I'm like, oh, that looks good.
Yeah, the rest looks great. I just don't like that plastic to cloth.
What are you thinking, Tim?
I don't know. For some reason, the proportions. I was trying to figure it out. I didn't want to
Mm-hmm.
sneak on it right away, but the proportions in the legs and the chest, I don't know. Something doesn't look right there to me.
They're
I can't quite explain it.
No, it's for as much praise as Mayfix does get. There's some things that look kind of wonky, and the legs are thin, the chest is small, but the arms are big. It's not a perfect. I don't want to sound like Anthony's Customs. I'm not a proportions guy. I normally don't complain about that, but when that price point hits north of 50,
yeah.
Something just looks thrown off to me with
his
the
shoulders. Yeah. His shoulders are too big and his chest is too small.
Yeah, and his thighs are thin. There's something weird. Now, when you pose it, starts to look great. Yes.
But static.
Yep.
All right. I am
different story.
Impressed. I am fucking impressed by this one, man. Like the fucking
they just
paint.
had a release of him not too long ago. Is this updated?
I guess. I don't really know.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know what it
pose
was.
on the left is the money pose with him grabbing the hood.
Yep.
Yeah,
and not only that, look at how the gradient paint on the front of the face comes down on the middle. That isn't lighting. That's a gradient painted on.
And that was
there.
probably done, Jerk. So when he has the hood up, it casts that shadow.
Yeah. Oh, I thought I had more, but
Skelly, what do you go back one?
What
do you think of that butt shot?
What do you think?
To the right. All the way to the right. What do you think of that?
Very tight.
Spider Heine.
Pretty tight. Tight butts drive me nuts.
Oh. You learn a little more tonight about Skelly.
Look out, man.
Just kidding.
They have made the T800 like 400 times, so I don't know if this is new or not. Or
dude, I'll tell you one thing that's jumping right out at me. It looks fucking silly. That fucking shotgun looks like a pipe.
It does. It does. It don't look right.
But the rest looks good.
Yeah, I see. To me, NECA knocked all this out of the park years ago.
They did, but
even the John Connor, his neck looks too long.
Yeah,
now look at that, baby.
Bird neck.
There's the NECA.
Oh wow.
Yeah, here. I'll play. Show.
Take out all your Terminators.
Oh, this fucking NECA one, man. Now NECA doesn't move, but then there we go. Get us big, baby.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll get you big first. There you go.
I think you could still find these out there.
Yeah.
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 This is a must-own fucking figure.
Yeah, and then this guy was
good too.
He was San Diego, and then they made a 2-pack with him and
His
Sarah.
haircut is way better than the other ones.
And his neck doesn't look like 100 miles long. So I recommend this one, man. If I'm sure it's horribly expensive again, but you know, whenever they reissue Terminator, buy it because they always go up in value.
They do.
For NECA, like, dude, the punk rock one with the flight pants, I think he's like $130 now.
Wow.
And you could get that at any Target forever. And just because he's off the market again, he's money again.
It's crazy.
Yeah. But I guess if you don't have them and you have all the Mayfex Terminators, it all works. And we've had the T800, and honestly, it looks good. What's up, Bobby?
Bobby.
And maybe it's the face paint. Or maybe I think it might be the damaged face is new, but the paint looks better on him.
Yeah.
So maybe the photo reel's hitting better. And this was almost perfect, except for his ears are way too out there.
Little
They're way,
they're little Middle Earth head. Cop from Middle Earth.
That's good.
I like his flat top.
Yeah, the hair looks great, Skelly.
Looks good.
I think they got his face right. The face is
ears
right
too.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he comes loaded too. But here's another thing. They made him as an ultimate, and he's worth a fortune. But back in the day, you could just get him anywhere, man. Like he was an easy get.
I know. You can't pose the NECA ones as well as these, obviously, but still.
True. 100%. And you got to worry about them breaking because they're in the bad time period in NECA. So
I'm probably the only weirdo out there that when I see this actor, I don't think of him in this role. I think of him from the freaking 3-year role in the X-Files.
He was great as Doggett.
Yeah.
I loved him as Doggett. I love that. Like, everybody hates when it was, Doggett and the other chick. I love that.
He was also great as the gambling degenerate in The Sopranos.
Oh my God, he was so good. Yeah.
On the sports goods store.
Even as Peacemaker's dad, he was good. Yeah, he's a solid actor.
He's great in everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was in Die Hard 2.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh.
I forgot about that.
And Copland.
Yep.
Yep.
And they loaded
Copland too.
Yep. They loaded this
I like these
thing
heads.
out.
Yeah.
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 My head felt like that Tuesday in the heat in the fucking
Which one? Number 3.
the split one, of course.
Yeah. See, that's how my balls felt.
I
It's so hot.
I can't tell.
I was dying.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What's up,
Skelly.
Skel?
I was gonna say the first two are so similar.
Yeah, I hate when I pet peeves in toys. We all have them, and I just got a McFarlane Superman figure, a deluxe, which I think is a decent figure. He has 3 faceplates; they're all fucking identical. It's like, who the fuck okayed this?
Yeah.
They're all identical.
I have the SH Figure Arts Bucky Barnes Winter Soldier from Infinity War. And first of all, he looks like a goddamn caveman. But secondly, the 2 faceplates, one is him looking forward, and the only change in the second one is his eyes looking to the left.
Oh,
I was like, why?
Stupid.
Why?
Just keep the price down and stick the faceplates in the fucking trash.
I
But
got
these,
one.
cool.
For you, Tim.
Why?
Exactly.
As soon as I did it, I was like, he's got to play it.
Yeah, I had to. But yeah, very cool. But like I said, if you can track down the NECA one and you don't
Still worth owning. Yeah.
Ability, he comes loaded. All right, Loose Collector showed off their shaft from fucking Youngblood, which all just sounded terribly bad.
That is an old Captain America to randomly grab as a side-by-side. That's the Bucky,
and what's the point?
Cap,
what are they showing off here exactly? The scale?
Yeah, just to show you that they fit in with your Marvel Legends, but cost 5 times.
Yeah, this is a Marvel Legends figure that costs $65 instead of $20.
Way more. I think these are like 80.
It's the dumbest selling point ever. It's like, to me, all I say mentally is, okay, you're 3 times the price for the same toy.
And here he is next to a Captain America figure from 13 years ago.
Yeah, that holds up compared to your
of all you could have thrown
that you can still buy for $25.
Yeah, I got mine a 5 Below. I built that entire wave of 5 Below. It was amazing. It's right when I got into collecting again.
Capwolf was great, man. That was the fucking cap to get.
He was my stand until they came out the Secret Wars one. To be honest, he just got sold maybe 6 months ago. Finally.
Oh, Gaines.
Well, I passed on this. I mean,
there it is.
Yeah, I so am not in.
They're reaching with I'm one of the people that think. I think Gomez, he's their own thing. He's their own character. I think he works in some regards. I don't know.
It just feels played out, dude. Like, I get it. He's a cockroach.
Did he sell out yet? I think he finally sold out yesterday.
Yeah. Now, I get it. You can pop the roach head, put whoever on the buck. That's how I always looked at it. Was just a way to get, a cool suited figure with really cool accessories. But now they're like $120, and I'm out on most of this shit now.
I would rather just have a regular badass looking black dude with an afro.
Yeah, me too. Just do it.
Era.
Yeah, right. Just do it, man. Make them look like Black Dynamite.
Oh, Black Dynamite is fucking great.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
But
and even people who buy these, like, how many fucking boom boxes do you need? Yeah. How many of the same fucking hands and machine
It's
guns.
it's getting a little lazy.
Yeah, to me, like, but then what was Clementine? Was her name or something?
Clementine looked great.
Yeah,
but
but
she's a
that
human,
was
though.
Yeah, but that was cool. Like it worked. You know, it was different. You know,
Oh, Rock
just another-
is the biggest advocator for Mezco. So for him to say this is saying something.
Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't see him taking any pictures of this one.
You're an ass. Look
Yeah,
at them fucking hands, though. Jesus, they got one
Yeah.
to stick in your ass. one to
Yeah,
stick in your
exactly.
fucking- Holy shit! Too like
Yeah.
A lot of hands.
Well, they got to with the Gomez's. That's what
I don't
it
like
is.
also. I don't know.
I don't
I don't
like
know.
any of it. I'm a pass. Like for a company I really like, sometimes they just fucking miss for me.
So quick question for you guys. Maybe you would know this. I only have two. I have two Mezcos. And as I was looking at that picture that Brian has had up there, the stylized stand that comes with it.
Yeah.
I'm not looking to sell mine, the two I have I love. But if you look to sell a Mezco, if you don't have that stand, does that impact the value of the figure when you're selling it? Like, is somebody going to be like, I really want that stylized stand that came with it, or are they more focused on the accessories of the figure?
I got lucky last year and found the Daredevil from the television show from Mezco at the Wayne show. This guy gave them to me for $40.
Oh wow!
And I was a nice boy and only flipped it for double for 80. It is sold in fucking 10 minutes without the stand. Without the stand.
Okay, without the stand.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
it
I would
depends
say,
on characters. Yeah.
I would say it would help it if you had everything and it was like Jerk mentioned, a character that was sought after. But I don't think it's a big deal.
But those are, to the comment that was just up on the screen, I have deboxed the majority of my collection over the last year and a half. Those are two boxes I've kept. I have two Hot Toys. Hot Toys and Mezco, those boxes get kept in case I do want to resell down the road. Those don't get binned. They're not Marvel Legends boxes.
Yeah, I keep all my boxes just in case because I like maximum value out of selling my shit. So I'm real thorough, you know. And just from selling parts of my collection in the past, it did maximize value to be like 100% complete. No worries. Everything is here. So to me, I think it helps. But like I said, I've bought Mezco figures incomplete because I know how rare they are. Like,
Sure. Sure.
So, all right. What do we got? Oh my God. This hot toy is so fucking awesome. I had
lights up, man.
Oh, man.
That's cool.
Yeah, this was unexpected.
Look at this motherfucker. And didn't they pull it from a video game so they could do it? Yeah. Oh, man. Like, this is a dumb 80s design. And I will always say this forever, that if you want to make a real, like, superhero costume, have the fucking people at Hot Toys design it. Because this would look amazing in a movie. You know what I mean? Like, this would look
looks really good.
Yeah. Like, holy shit. Like, even just the small liberties of changing things from the comic, it still stays true to the fucking original design. Like, look at it.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah.
I love the wired cape little thing there. We set up like wired. Like we need that wired cape.
Oh yeah, I love it. I love it. But look how intricate that fucking cape is. Like that's insane. So
yeah, it's great.
To me, this is like home run. Fucking home run. And
here's an anime you like.
Yeah,
I love this anime too.
Yeah.
I love anything this guy makes though. Like I like Samurai Champloo, I like Space Dandy, like anything this guy touches is very good entertainment.
Now, I just mentioned earlier, we began the show, or the slides. Now, that picture on the left, while he's holding the, what is that?
Corgi.
Chow, what the fuck?
Yeah, Corgi. Yeah.
That picture's cute and fun. Doesn't sell the figure for me. That cloth wired fucking trench coat, though, sells this toy.
Yep.
And that's what that Superboy could have had. that little fucking added detail really fucking sells this figure, makes it alive.
Good call.
Yeah. He does look goofy though.
This is fun though, man.
There's not much you can do with the design because I do
Right.
have the fig arts of this, and it's one of my favorite figures. It's
This
so
is really
spot
fucking
on.
well done. Who made this? Is Bandai Namco?
Thank
No,
you.
there's a
No.
chance this. What?
Yes, and Mondo. So
So-
Mondo is doing 1,000.
So it's $300. What
Probably.
scale is this?
Oh, this is 1/9, so it's
Oh,
like 10
give it.
inches. Here. He does come loaded to the
Why is
fucking
it 10
piece.
inches?
I
I'm
don't know.
done. I'm done with it. I'm
might be in his
fucking done
hand.
with it now. Scale, you don't give a fuck. The
I'm
scale
done.
is fucking stupid. It's from a stupid company that everything's overpriced.
But
That
that
fucking you know that Jaws that we all were fucking glazing over, that we all were in love with. That thing is $300.
Yep.
They
As
could
soon as I
clean up
saw
your
it,
ass.
I was done. I was like, nope, I'll stick with my fucking NECA one. That'll be like $40 or
This is
$50.
probably $200.
Easy.
Wow.
But
Yeah.
it is beautiful.
It's really done. It's done great. It looks fantastic. But the scale.
Yep.
And again,
It's-
I'm the guy that says scales and everything, but this is going to tower over all your other shit.
Everything. It won't
Yeah.
fit with anything you collect. It's its own
No.
fucking weird scale. So yeah, I agree. All right. What do we have next? All right. We are gonna look at all the big bad
Yeah,
toy
exactly.
store stuff because I like it all. So I'm sorry if I'm dragging you through the mud on this one, but all right. First up, this is
What
the
scale is
Tic Tac.
this?
These are all 112. We are
Oh,
looking
here
at
we go.
112 everything.
Finally.
Making Barry is fucking awesome, and this is what I was saying. They're reusing the tick buck immediately.
That's fine.
So,
That's
yeah,
fine.
it's fine for Barry.
Yeah.
So
Now, there's no thigh swivel. Is that a deal breaker?
maybe we'll see. We'll see. It is honestly like it might
Yeah.
be.
Okay.
And these
Oh, that's cool.
the
Great pick.
I like the chip.
This is that same category from, was it last week or 2 weeks ago? The NECA Chucky, where he has the
Mhm.
surfboard and everything. Like,
Oh my
if you're like if you have a holiday display, 4th of July, all through the summer, you want to get this and it's fired into your DTOF or whatever and rotate it out. That's kind of cool.
See, I love how this is a Comic-Con exclusive that you can only pre-order and then you won't get it till Comic-Con 2030.
Oh, jeez.
So,
What a
so
treat.
yeah, so no thanks. If you read the fine print, it goes, "Oh, your exclusive pre-order." It's like, stop. Fresh Monkey Fiction. You have to fucking stop with this shit. You can't make an exclusive that nobody could buy at the show. Like, it's fucking stupid. Now, I
Beyond
love it. I love it. But don't sell this until
You
like
can
if I
ship
could,
it?
yeah, like
Yeah,
what
wasn't
the
a
fuck?
novel idea. Yeah, 2040.
All right.
All right.
So this is exactly what I said, Gaines, before it all happened. Remember when we saw
did.
Long Box Heroes? I was like, they should just ditch it for 112.
You did. As soon as we saw them
Yep.
characters lined up, which was like 30 of them, and they got canned anyway, didn't they not?
Yep, they're done. And I think they made one wave and then they canceled the other wave. So
You don't know a price point on this?
no. I would say everything's $40. And if it's like a 2-pack, expect double the
Yeah.
price. So like none of this is comfortable anymore. It used to be kind of okay at like 35 and then, so
Now,
but
this is again, our buddy Loose Collector sells this figure for what, $90 with with
Yeah.
85 hands and a dog.
yeah, a
Right.
static dog that you could get at a fucking gift shop.
I really, gift shop.
Yeah,
That guy,
you know it.
if you read his Instagram, man, he'll be like, whoever's doing the selling for him, he's connected to some guy who's a salesman,
Yeah.
and he'll say these things like, be kind in the comments, be aware that this is like they try to trick you into trying to be a nice guy. It's like, no, this
No,
shit's
I
too
can't.
fucking expensive.
Yeah, your shit's too expensive.
You
And I
gotta make
bought
some
plenty
big
of it.
speech,
Yeah. No, I know what I'm buying. I know it's expensive, and I'm gonna bitch because I paid way too much for it. You know what I mean? Like I can show you disastrous things on fucking loose collector toys. I just keep it to myself. So,
You're
but
a nice guy, Jerk. You're a real nice guy.
for that
this
one,
looks pretty cool,
because he is improving, but he's not improving his price point.
The
Well,
fucking price,
he
man.
is. Well, he is with Burning Hand or Hammer or whatever. So when I get
those
one
prices
of those,
were much better. Ninja
Yeah,
did a
they
review
were.
on them. The price was that's fucking more like it.
yes. So I'll cut him a break for that until I get one of those in my hands. We'll see. This is fucking awesome.
This looks
I love
great.
it. A villain for fucking the Rocketeer,
And not only Rocketeer, Tim, you always mentioned this. This is a character that could fit in with, you know, if you're not a Rocketeer diehard, you wouldn't even know who this is, and you could fit him as like some henchman for fucking Destro or something.
Yeah, dude, you could
for
throw
sure.
this in with Cobra in a second, man. He looks like a mercenary. I love it.
Which shows smart mechanics and a smart toy. Like when you can put it in different lines, man, you're appealing more of an audience that way.
Yeah. Including this fucking mean ass looking
He's got a
Commander?
robot arm
He's
back there. Look at that, dude.
He's got a
Big-
robot arm.
Yeah.
He's decked out.
Yeah. It looks like they're using like parts from Monster Force and everything.
Wait,
dude.
this is
Same company, dude. This is all Big Bad Workshop, which is
so this is
Fresh
all stuff
Monkey.
we'll never fucking see.
Yes, dude, this is all shit we won't see until we're
What are they going to
dead.
show me next? Chuck Norris and Van Damme.
You
and
guys will
fucking,
be putting Monster Force Season 3 on my grave.
Yeah. On top of it.
Yeah, exactly. You'll just, pose the figures out for me.
Here lies the jerk.
Brian,
Yeah.
we miss you. Here's your onslaught
Yep,
troopers.
exactly. just leave me a Monster Force figure once a year.
Oh fuck.
Just more cool stuff.
Yeah,
Army
very
Builder
cool,
shit,
man.
And it all looks like the Monster Force bodies. You know what I mean? Like these are all like,
Let's say coming soon on the top right. I'll give them that.
yeah. As soon as their shit comes out with regularity, then I will stop this onslaught of being an asshole. But like when you're pre-ordering for like 5 years out and showing people shit they won't have in their hand for years,
Yeah.
not a year,
That makes no
not a
sense.
year, years.
Yeah, no,
it's-
Skelly, it
it's
doesn't make
not
sense.
good.
It just
It
gets
really
us.
doesn't.
And it's good to get your hype machine going, but you're
Sure.
too far out because
No,
people are
not
going to
that
be
long.
sour. I'm like, dude, where's my Crimson Moon shit? Like, where's my, where is all
Yeah.
this crap?
And to put it in perspective, I feel that way now with
Ooh.
that freaking Mythic Legion's bear.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's been 15 years. It hasn't been that long since I
The
pre-ordered
Limbo Bear.
it. Yeah, but like something like this, it's like double that length of time. I can't
Yes.
even imagine what that's like.
He's in the Phantom Zone. He's gone.
Yeah.
I think most
Skelly-
of these toys seem like that.
Mhm.
Skelly,
Like,
what do you think Betty's doing with that fucking rocket?
let me see.
Look at
I
it.
don't know. Gotta ask Betty.
It looks like a Sabian Gaines.
This is a family show.
What are you doing? I think this is another fun one, but let's get some figures out.
My
already.
children are in the next room.
Yeah.
Ooh, coming soon in 5 years.
Yeah.
Thank you, Justin.
You know it.
Betty,
Oh my God.
no.
Yeah.
Who are these goofs?
I'm not sure.
Hey, look,
if
I love the robot heads, man. This is getting more fun by the fucking slide.
It is. Their stuff is cool. It's just it's gotta fucking come out already.
It's got to come out, jerk. And also, here's my other fucking thing. This is a day of just me crying, I guess. Maybe Jersey influenced me. He's a bad influence. Now, these look cool. But the thing that I hate, and I didn't mention this, I think Monday or with Chad, they look fucking great, but I'm unsure of the product. I don't know how they are, the quality. And then someone gets their hands on them, right? Someone reviews it, a big reviewer. Jerk or Tim or Ninja. You know, not me. Right?
Take me up that list, buddy. I'm not a big reviewer, but thank
Yeah,
you.
one of the big guys, one of the big dogs. The Charlemagne Prime guy. He's an up and comer, right? And you get all hot under the fucking sack. You want the toy, right? You head to BBTS and it's sold out. It's like make enough so when people are on the for people that are on the fence that just don't dive into everything, have a chance at this shit.
Yeah, they really did. It was too tight. Like, you know,
because that shit's gone. Now I gotta wait till next year to get the main guy. Like
from season 1. Yeah, he's gone. Yeah,
right. Like, how did I know it was gonna be a good product? I gotta just take a fucking shot at your new line that's never been out before.
Good call.
Yeah, you're 100% right, man. Because I only ordered one. I ordered the Van Helsing, and I was like, I'll
blown
see
away.
what it's all about. Yeah, a little bit, and still, like I said, it's a figure I use in my shorts, and he's constantly getting moved around. So
yeah, and I rushed home like a little kid. I'm gonna buy this figure tonight. Sold out.
And you're like, if I knew you needed them, the guy had all of them.
I don't need any of this shit. Let's be honest.
Well, yes. True that. True that. But this 2-pack,
love the
I
robot
think
head.
it's fucking awesome, and I love that they're like
the fucking robot head,
40s,
man.
30s. Yeah,
the robot head sold the figure because now it's whatever I want it to be.
Yeah,
which is some fucking detective. He's a robot. He's killing hookers.
Robot gains. This is random fucking Sky Captain, so I don't know much about him, but whatever.
He's got a gun and a good haircut. No, that's fucking flight cap.
Yeah, flight cap. All right, and then they're doing a sneak peek. I know exactly what this is.
What?
So, it's Grendel. I told you. If it's Longbox Heroes, they had the license.
That's
I told you I was going to get butt fucked because I ordered the loose collector Grendel, which is going to cost $90 fucking dollars. And now I'm going to get a Marvel Legends version, you know, because it's Grendel. I got to buy
Now you're bringing up memories, Jerk. Wasn't Savage Dragon shown in that too?
Yeah. Yeah, dude. That all of it. I know. Like, if they were smart, they would make like a beefy fucking buck of just Savage Dragon, make his son on the same buck. It would be awesome.
And put him in the fucking cop outfit. Don't be dicks.
Just go all out. You know what I mean?
Fun character. He's a fun. The comics petered off, but the idea is still really fucking fun. That's a movie that would work because it's so out there and weird.
It would
done right. Take those first few years when the comic was fun.
Yeah.
Eagle Force returns at Joe Fest. And this is the small scale, or no, 112.
No. Yeah, they're gonna make them in both scales. So
damn, if you're a military toy collector, man, your wallet is fucked.
Yep, mine. Yeah. It's pick and choose, though. Thank God. Like, there's stuff I like, and there's stuff I don't like.
Captain Eagle, right?
It's so badass.
I want that eagle.
America.
Yeah, that's exactly all of Eagle Force. These were the fucking diecast toys, right? The little guys.
Yes, like, the one that you could kill someone with if you hit him with.
Yeah. And they were like,
strike.
Then they got the Trooper.
Motherfucker, man.
Yeah, they're going all out,
man.
And then
fucking right.
General Mamba. I remember him. And this is the best right here. Dude.
Mamba Men.
Yeah, how fucking cool. They're all like
it's like Mambo number 5, a little bit
Mambo
of
number 5.
Doritos, all I need.
A little bit of action figure in my life. Yeah.
Yes. No, these are fun, man.
It's, they are. They're
just
not
when you think you've collected every toy you need, you see a fucking Falcon guy and a Mamba Men, and it's crazy.
Yeah. Are you supposed to paint them or just keep them?
No. That's
production sample.
Yeah.
Okay.
These are like rendered.
I don't know. I was just asking.
No, I'm laughing at Lou Bega figure.
Yeah, he's not laughing at what you said. The Lou Bega figure thing. He's
little bit of Erica.
So Skelly, this as we're talking about that. So Todd McFarlane that makes the Multiverse figures when they were actually still doing it, I guess he would actually put out like variants of the figures, just looking like the prototype of the Greys.
Okay.
And it was like a chase figure you could try to get your hands on if you wanted like a prototype look to it too. So,
well, that's cool.
Yeah.
All right, and this is Monster Force Season 3, Part 2, which will come out when I'm dead. So
2056.
Yeah.
But making Harker's wife, an agent is cool. I think that's neat. I don't know how that would work in lore if Dracula is being used as a good guy. So we'll see about that. But I like the way they're doing the chicks, like completely all filled out right, loaded out right. Looks good so far. I don't like the pants on this one, but the blowout. Yeah, it looks a little odd.
Man.
Yeah, that picture from behind looks really strange.
Yeah,
he's packing heat though, Tim.
yeah.
That button clinging on, buddy.
That's the badonk. No, but I like where they're going with the whole line.
I bet you do. I do too.
Yeah, you know how I am. This is the topper though. This is the my god. The battle.
This is a Skelly Halloween costume if I've ever fucking seen it.
I actually was that 2 years ago. I was the possessed nun. It was
there we go. See, I called it. Do I know Skelly or what? This is fucking badass.
Like, I may be old fashioned, but the man says wear your boner pants. I wear my boner pants.
I do hope the Padre is not here to witness this. If you are, Padre,
Padre, close your eyes.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yes.
Padre, I didn't mean that. That figure sucks.
Yeah, I didn't mean that. And then Little Red Riding Hood. Like, I like where all of it's going. It's so cool.
Will these even come out? No, these are just. This is purely a fucking.
Yeah, the world will crack in half before these things ever hit production.
Yeah.
But
the day after the polls shift is when these come out. It's,
But
oh yeah.
They look really fun though. There's no denying it. They look great.
Yeah.
And then you got this, which is really fucking strange. Now they did show this now finished, right?
Yes. I saw a picture of him. He looks good. I like that there's some camp to the line.
Chatsworth.
There's donuts.
Yeah,
there's donuts.
See, Pops didn't get donuts, but this guy gets donuts.
Yep.
Is he a ape or a Bigfoot?
I think he's a Bigfoot.
I was sensing a Bigfoot.
Yeah, he's a Bigfoot.
Getting that Yeti vibe.
Yeah,
he's a fucking Bigfoot.
Fun.
He's fun.
He looks like Rambo, kind of.
Squatching around. Squatching around looking for his donuts.
Yeah, well, hopefully he's built better than the fucking werewolf, because that thing.
Well, he's not as gangly as the werewolf, so that's going to help a lot.
Yeah.
What's up, 610? What is this? What am I looking at now?
You are looking at some of the Eagle Force shit that we just looked at as renders.
If these are painted just as good as classified, they're going to be a home run.
And they are. I don't know if I would say they're painted about as good as Action Force. Because honestly, I have to say that G.I. Joe and like Marvel Legends face painting technology is like the best shit out there.
I really, this is fun shit, man. This is just about a level of, it's things you recognize in the military, like the uniforms and obviously the guns. But then it has that camp, as you mentioned.
Yeah,
science fiction shit that I love.
Element to it. Yep.
Yeah, Tim.
Yeah, honestly, if this shit was out on the regular, I would be.
That's a new one,
I would be glazing the fuck out of monsters.
Yeah,
because
it's just so random. As like it's.
Well, they hit all the right buttons for me. You know what I mean? It's military. It's monster. It's magic. So I'm
probably right. Doesn't look like that. I'm sorry, that comp as of yet is not out for pre-order, right?
Which one?
The officer from Hasbro.
G.I. Joe?
Not this guy.
Oh
the G.I.
no,
Joe.
no, there was no pre-orders, so
Really
nothing that I saw.
Weird, wild stuff.
So they are going all out with the cops. They're getting original consultants back. They're getting original designers back. They're getting Larry Hama to write a new story for it.
Really?
Yeah, and the big brain robot's up next. So
we mentioned this Monday, though. It needed to be attached with a villain. I don't know if Tim, you saw that far into the. I think this figure looks great. Me and Jersey and Jerk agreed, and I think Zakanin brought it up as well.
Mm-hmm.
Zakanin brought up the fact that you should have attached it to a villain.
Yep.
Jerk and Jersey set a whole wave because this has been in production for like a year.
Yep.
And I agree because it's one figure.
Pictures of this forever already.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right. He
You
needs
know what I
something
mean?
else. And that's Jerk. That's probably why they just announced that slide you just shown to get people like, hey, don't worry, there's going to be more.
And that's so bad because he's just an accessory with a figure, and they're making him a figure.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not. I see. I want a villain. I don't want a fucking robot.
The
Is
villain
that
should.
pants or skin?
It's very hard to see. He has robot legs that are going
here.
into his pants.
Yeah,
Okay.
here.
It is tricky. It does look like he's wearing metal booty
Yeah,
shorts.
he was
almost.
like blown in half.
Okay.
They halved him, Skelly.
Damn. He's
Yeah.
But I think they did it right. I think it looks really good. I think this is the best you could get out of what you could do with it.
Jersey's fired up.
He's over there. He's over there working on his lighting right now, just cursing, carrying on,
That
having a
is
rage,
so funny.
having a rage attack.
I do agree, though. Like, this figure should be out. We should be at the point of announcing more figures, or at least more prototypes.
Yeah, and when the fuck's this thing gonna come out in 27? Like,
I
come
don't know.
on, this is insane.
I don't know.
That's where we're at, man. With these companies, they want to get
They
it
like
out
to-
there,
they
but
like
then they want
to-
to drag you along.
Right, Tim. They love the fucking production, the pre-order money.
Yep.
But they don't like putting out the product. It seems.
They want the buzz, but yet they're not prepared to get it actually done. So
Yeah. All right, gang. I put together a promo for YoJo June and all my happy feelings. So we're gonna talk about YoJo June, but let's watch my promo first.
Get over there!
This reminds me of a joke.
So we are going to do a little unboxing video for you today.
Oh man! Oh god! Oh man!
We are going to do a little unboxing video.
He's pissing all over the place, man. He's pissing on the bar. He's pissing on the stools, on the floor, on the phone, on the bartender.
Unboxing video.
He's pissing everywhere except the fucking glass.
Sorry, I farted.
This was
the worst shit ever, dude. YoJo June was a fucking joke.
when did YoJo June start?
June 1st.
No,
Just
fucking
kidding.
Tim. Jesus. This has been going on forever.
I think they just announced one more live stream. I'm sure they'll save it in one stream, right? Like they're going to hit you the best thing you ever wanted and salvage the whole thing.
I don't think so. I don't know, man. I what did we have? We had the Rattler, the 2-pack, the something else was in there.
There wasn't much though. And the way they made it sound was like, oh, you're going to get a stream every week. And, you know, an unboxing, nobody gives a fuck. You know what I mean? And then
Snowcat Tees HasLab, which is not.
Yeah.
Let
me spin one positive. One positive. And again, I'm pretty much out on jokes. I rarely buy them anymore. So cards on the table, just being transparent, not quite Sakana, but you know what I mean? at least, whether it was on accident or on purpose, during the month of June, I'm finding new I said new YoJoeJerk product. I'm finding new G.I. Joe classified product at Target in June. I've seen both of the new waves in this month. So whether that's, I think it's a good thing, at least here, there are things to buy because it's been a barren wasteland of G.I. Joe at Target and Walmart. You had to go to GameStop and buy dusty old G.I. Joes if you wanted Joes. So at least they got that right. If it was intentional, I might be giving them more credit than they deserve, but there you go. That's all I got from this as an outsider of the line.
Yeah, well, for them basically to not be shipping anything from like,
Dude, the snake
basically
armor got pushed to September.
I'm
fucking.
Yep. Yeah, I got that email and I was like, wait, why does it say it's shipping soon? And then it doesn't. And then I look at the fine print and I'm like, you fucks. You fucking dipshits. They're like, hey, YoJoe June's not over. Let me kick you in the balls by telling you this thing's going to be late.
I wonder how many.
When it already shipped overseas. Like, you can get one of those now. Like, I know a guy, get you one right now. You're just going to pay out the ass in shipping. So, but anyway, these leaked today. So, I'm even more unhappy because I don't want a fucking snowcat.
I don't want a snow. When I was a kid, the idea of a snow toy was ruled because living in New York, winters were fun. I could bust out my snow toys. I did it with the Wampa, the Tauntaun, the Snowcat.
Yeah.
But I'm a fucking adult now, so a Snowcat sitting on my shelf doesn't really appeal to me. Now,
with that said, every time it snows in PA, I take that freaking what the hell was it called? The Snow Serpent deluxe figure that I know Brian hated. The deluxe figure. Out into the snow and totally like take my obligatory like, hey, check it out, it's in the snow picture, you know. So I still do that to this day. But you're right, Gainsey. Like
the tank needed to happen.
A whole vehicle year long just for
This feels like a retail item. This is like
I'll say that if it was retail, I have no issue with it. No issue. Fuck it.
Yeah, and I mean, if you really look behind it, there's a vamp. So they're like equally almost the same height. So this might not be a HasLab. This might just be an early picture of something that you're going to be.
Well, if it's at retail or if it's on Pulse, like the sneak armor, then fuck it. Sure.
Yeah, because this thing was like the size of a car. You know what I mean? It's not much bigger than the Thunder Machine. And then on top of that, look at the photo here. Like, it isn't that long for a HasLab. Like, this thing isn't a big vehicle at all. So, hopefully it's not.
I want a tank. Even though I have Ace's tank pre-ordered through BBTS, I want an official,
Yeah, or the bridge layer. Everybody in the fucking mother would love the bridge
I would love the bridge layer just for that
know.
goofball driver. What was his name?
I forget.
The driver's name of the fucking bridge layer has he's a goofball. He's so fun. So I would want it just for him.
Yeah. So these leaked. I don't know if this is truly the HasLab, it is dog shit. So,
Toll Booth. Thank you guys. HGC and
awesome. Thank you.
Toll Booth is a fun original goofball fucking Joe.
All right, gang. Oh, wait. I think I had that out. So
I mean, what am I looking at?
This is just the original.
It is a very great design.
Yeah, I'm just showing, against the pictures. It's pretty fucking spot on. Now, the only thing that leads me to believe that it's a HasLab is it looks like there's a fucking light on in there.
Yes. Yep. Agreed.
And who the fuck cares about the lights? I've had that fucking helicopter for a year. I've turned the lights on like twice.
I know. I think the first day,
and it was to like make a fucking video. That was it.
Well, guys, that's the entire sole reason why I haven't opened Galactus, because I'm appalled there's light up features to it. I just don't need those. Why should I open it?
The his tank lighting up in the back is badass though. Really fucking cool.
I mean, it's cool.
You don't need it.
You don't need it.
It is ironic though when you stop and think about it, because literally G.I. Joe, the original line, basically their philosophy was, okay, well, we'll get them hooked on the figures and they'll buy all the vehicles. So here we are in 2025. It is kind of cool, I think, in a way that you're getting all these giant ass vehicles to go with those figures. But again, We talk about it all the time, space, pricing,
Yeah.
blah, 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 blah. But it just goes back circular back to the beginning for the line back in the 80s.
Yep.
Do we have some super chats to run through? I'm seeing a few.
Yeah,
forgot.
let's hit those, Skelly.
All right. We have Lunchbox Killer. I want my $2.
Ah,
and then
thank
we also have one from Pablito.
Damn.
Just got to Dallas Fort
Nice.
Worth.
Enjoy, man. Enjoy. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Have
Yeah,
fun,
there's-
take pics,
Cheers.
and enjoy, live in the moment, and enjoy because
Yeah,
when fun
most
things arise, you got to take advantage and fucking really soak it in.
Yes, most of our community, Skelly, is at DFW. Right
Yeah.
now, so
Wait, where are
there's
they?
they're at a big
Uh,
convention in Dallas
nice.
Fort Worth. So yeah, they're all piling in now. All right. We do have all of our regular fun scheduled stuff here, so let me just find it.
This deal is getting worse all the time.
Oh,
Timmy.
There he is. Now, okay, I forgot Gainsey. Is that a soft cape?
no, and I think that's now this is a cool character. He messed up a few things with the design, particularly the hood is connected more to like the mask. Nice figure. Should have been a cloth wired cape. It is peg warming at Target.
This and also the Green Lantern one, or not? Sorry, Green Arrow.
And it's funny,
both
Tim.
for
All the people say
$11.99.
he just makes Batman, but then when he makes a deep dive, it pegs warm. So
Yep, of course, man. So, and were those Target exclusives? Those two?
yes,
Because I've never seen them anywhere besides. Okay,
they
so
are
there's also that. I mean, you factor in the Target exclusive thing. I mean,
true.
My toy line comes out tonight at 10:15. Sorry to plug early, but I did. But it is clearance season right now at Target.
Yes.
If you have a Target near you, literally, you'll see my video tonight. There's just yellow stickers everywhere for every
Well,
line.
look at all the
Star Wars,
fucking-
Legends, you name it.
Yeah.
You see all of it.
The real peg warmer is the fucking Kenner throwback next to it, which no one's
Yeah.
buying them fucking
The
things.
Spin Master shit. Yeah, nobody's
Of
buying
Batman Return. Yeah.
Yeah. Tim just sent me a smorgasbord, so I just
Nice.
fucking tried to pick something a little
It was like a
different.
Chinese food menu. You pick what you
Awesome.
want, man. That's what I sent it
Yeah.
all to you. So
There were so many slides this week. I was like, I need your help, everyone. I can't do all this. I worked on this shit all fucking day. All right.
you did a great job, buddy. It was a great
Oh,
slideshow.
thank you. Thank you. All right. We are going to.
I will.
Wait,
Right.
we're not going to the movies. We're going to talk about video.
Games! Potato! This thing! That thing! Retro shit! Games? More games! I got games going up to the freaking ceiling! Beards too!
So here's your
I love that.
thank you, Tim. I used to love Overwatch. I mean, I probably sunk 5,000 hours into that fucking game. Okay. It reminded me of chess mixed with football, mixed with Fortnite. It was a symphony of anger, joy, fear. And then they made Overwatch 2, and it was a pile of shit. And it's gotten better, but don't let this fool you. You were not getting G.I. Joe characters that play unique to how they should. These are just skins. If you are familiar with Overwatch, Genji's the ninja, so he's just getting a Snake Eyes skin. Reaper is going to get a Cobra Commander skin. And fucking Doomfist is going to have the Destro skin. So you're not getting new characters that are going to be in Overwatch. You're not getting a new gameplay style. It's just skins. This is what's called a fucking cash grab.
Yeah.
And that's all Overwatch really is anymore. They really fucked this franchise up. And Activision Blizzard is really, I don't know, hit or miss company over the past few years. So don't get too excited for this. I will say this, if you still love Overwatch, sure, grab yourself a fucking Genji skin that's Snake Eyes.
The best thing is, Gaines, I have no background with any of that stuff besides G.I. Joe. As far as I know, you made up all those names and you're screwing with me right now. That's the best part. It's like, I'm just checking. I'm checking the specs on the roto-girder. Like, it's just all mumble.
Yeah, it was all mush. It was
I'm
like
sorry.
you switched to a different
I could have said
language.
anything like.
But I am nodding attentively, just for the record.
Yes,
I am listening. I just don't understand any
one.
of that stuff. Yeah.
Oh fuck! I should have said some really fucking screwed. So Crazy Larry gets the scarlet skin, and Fat Boy Joe gets the.
Yep.
I was hoping Fortnite got Snake Eyes back, because whenever I get killed by fucking Snake Eyes in Fortnite, I am like seething with anger that I don't own that skin. But unfortunately, it's in Overwatch. I don't play Overwatch anymore.
That is
so get it the
Let's
fuck.
all go to the live.
Well, I got two for you right now. Star Wars Episode 3. Fucking sucks. 89 Batman. The rules. Ooh!
Oh baby. Oh baby. Okay. The guy who does Invincible is also the guy who does Walking Dead, who also controls the Energon universe. They're making a TV deal. Supposedly, we will hear about it in 2 weeks. There will be a new G.I. Joe and Transformers cartoon.
Oh my
made
God.
by the people who do the Invincible cartoon.
Is it actually
Please.
going to look this good?
Skelly,
well,
please, we need this. We need this to be good.
Well, if they're taking cues from their comic books, which why wouldn't you if you're that kind of company? It's going to be incredible. Like if they just follow along with what they've already set up, that's already 2-3 seasons worth of shit. And by the time that's done, they'll have enough for more. And then they'll have enough for more. It's like Invincible, the cartoon. Like that shit's like going to go like 15 seasons with how big the story is. Like
It's true.
you have no idea how big Invincible is. Like you're just scraping the surface of Invincible with your 2 seasons out. Like I've read the comic, like shit goes on. It's like an epic. So this guy knows how to make TV. He knows how to make comics, and his company can do both. So I think this is probably the best news ever for if you're into the cartoons.
I agree with Sean here, but I'll say this. If the acting is good and everyone looks the part, they look how that we expect them to look, it makes up for a lot of that stuff. Because the DC animated films, as much praise as they get, sometimes they're not that great either as far as animation. But the stories are done well, and the characters look how they should.
I'll tell you, in the comic books, all the Transformers look G1.
Yeah. So if they look like that in the cartoon, I'm there for that.
All the Joes have classified designs, so
that's fine for the most part.
And there's new characters, and there's different shit. Like Baroness is like, I don't want to ruin it, but her costume is like all new for this book. So, and they're doing cool shit. So, if they do the Void Rivals story that connects everything together with Transformers and G.I. Joe, you possibly could have a really fucking cool show.
Yeah, this was just announced.
Animation is killing it right now. I mean, you think about X-Men 97, what Disney did with that. I know we're getting a delay in season 2, which sucks, but like you see these animation shows being put out, these series, and they are so freaking good. So like seeing this gets me excited. I'm not reading the book, but now I'm not going to for sure, because if they follow the book for the series, I want to be able to actually react to it, not knowing what's going to happen.
Yeah. It's so badass. So like because Invincible is damn close to the books. Like for an adaptation, you really can't cry about it at all, you know? So like I said, even if they do it, take liberties, but it's the same fucking thing. This is going to be awesome. Like like people see the Cobra Commander opening story, like they're not going to know what the fuck to do, because he's like a motherfucking serial killer. He's like Hannibal Lecter. He's insane in the comic books. So like
John poses a good question here though, Jerk. And judging by, so supposedly this was YoJoe June, but I feel like we saw more Transformers stuff this month. So
yeah, we did. They had more live streams, showed off more shit, and pre-ordered more shit than any.
Maybe that'll answer your question right there.
Yeah, and honestly, Hasbro signed the deal for him to do what he wants. Like, there is no reins. Like,
and Transformers is real popular too.
Yeah, but they won't. They letting him do whatever he wants. Like, if you read the comics, you'd be like, Hasbro's completely hands off.
Okay, so
they wouldn't let him do what they're doing. Like, dude, like, I'm not joking. Like, the shit that happens with Cobra Commander is like sinister, fucked up shit. Like, it's worse than their hooded Cobra Commander fears. You know what I mean? Like,
as you know, we're all in this together as far as the toys, the movies. You know, I'm excited to see Superman. Some people aren't. Some people are excited for Fantastic Four. You know, we tried. You know, some people may try to watch Ironheart and it blew. You know, we need a win, is what I'm trying to say here. We collectively need a fucking win. We need something we can all watch together and be happy. And it's been a while since that.
We got the right guy, though. Like, this guy has done hundreds of fucking episodes of The Walking Dead television series. Like, he's plotted all that shit. Like, he plotted the other show that didn't have material from the comic book. You know what I mean? Like, this guy's like Skybound Entertainment can do this. You know what I mean? Like, normally I would never say that about any company, but this guy can turn around anything. I mean,
okay, well, I'm fucking there for it if it's done well.
And you know me, I'm fucking negative.
You're the new guy. You're the guy that
I am the negative
new shit, new underwear, new socks. Anything new? He's fucking out.
You know it.
What have I done?
Quit paying attention to my dick nose. And look at this stupid toy I found for you for cheap. You better buy it, or I'll turn your mother into a sex.
Tim, you've probably seen this at Ollie's. What was the Ollie's price for this?
Ooh, good question, man. I can't recall. I want to say it wasn't much cheaper than this.
This is pretty good.
Was not much cheaper than this. Yeah, this is a great pack, man. Like, if you're a Secret Invasion fan from the comics, this is a fantastic pack. Even though it's reuse of the older Jessica Drew, if you didn't have that, which I did not, I was pumped to get this. And we talk about army builders. That's an awesome freaking army builder right there. So I remember I love Secret Invasion the comic, and I remember checking out these freaking Super Scrolls in those issues. So yeah, this is a great pickup, man. $11 a figure. That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, for Amazon, right? Drew, it's just, worth the $22. That's cheaper than buying a new Legend, and you get two figures. Yeah. And even the paint on her's better than the original one. So.
Yep. Yeah. And you're getting, if you buy two of these, you're getting two army builders, and you're getting two separate characters. You're getting the original Jessica Drew, and you are getting the Queen Varanki, I think her name was. Princess Varanki, Queen Varanki.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, this is something like this is a home run if you didn't get it originally. And if you played the maximum long game, it's time to grab these.
Yeah, you won. You're a winner.
Hashtag winning. Yeah, right here.
Well, the jerk store called. They're running out of you.
This little motherfucker got me this
The
week.
heat miser.
Yeah, he fucking wrecked me. Like, oh my god! At work, the air conditioner died.
No,
it was like
Monday,
98 degrees inside the building for fucking 10-hour shifts. Man, I was fucking
brutal
dying this week.
Awful. Absolutely terrible.
Dude, I went into a fucking store in the old hood, in the hood, DA, HOOD. These motherfuckers had no AC on, right? I told him, I was like, dude, I can't do. So Entenmann's makes a frosted 2-pack donut, right? The ones he had left on the shelf, that I got to check the dates to make sure the dates are in code. If not, I got to give him store credit. It was like chocolate soup in a package.
No, that's crazy.
I'm like, dude, I'm not gonna deliver anything here if you're not gonna turn the AC on all fucking summer. I was like, everything's gonna be mush.
Yeah.
And we got. I don't like to go at it with a store owner, but I'm like, what the fuck?
He's gonna ruin all the product.
And some black dude walked past me. He's like, "Yeah, tell this motherfucker." Turn that AC
That's awesome. Well, he shops there probably.
He
And
does.
He's like, why
He
is
probably does-
everything
right,
melted?
Right.
Dude,
wow.
The guy across
was
the street from the store does that shit. He opens both his side doors,
And that's it.
No
Flies
AC.
come in and shit. It's disgusting.
The drain for the soda machine smells like vomit. Like you walk in the door and you get a hit of fucking vomit, and he's like the only gas station on the corner, so you gotta go there, man. You gotta go in and just like,
It was the milk
Oh,
enforcement.
officially
bad.
summertime. It reeks like vomit in here.
Awful, absolutely. But yeah, this week sucked, man. The heat was Pennsylvania to be this hot, everywhere the East Coast, but PA to be this hot. We were breaking records, man. I was bitching about it on my Instagram. I walked out to take a run the other day, take a drive to the track. Big freaking giant crack down my windshield, which I guarantee you has something to do with that bitch Mother Nature. Because when it's 97 degrees, that stuff expands. It was a week. You know, I can't, complain about the AC thing, but like, damn, man, it was just a bad week for this heat wave that hit, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bad week, especially to be in a fucking tin box on wheels delivering donuts.
Gaines bread oven on wheels.
I can't believe it.
And now
wow.
I did take the old shop steward thing, get no extra money, but some raw dogs messaged me, and someone asked me, this is a new guy, newer to this type of work. He was like, "This is bullshit. We should demand AC in the trucks." I'm like, dude, do you want more money in your check or do you want fucking AC? I was like,
tough call.
Do they give you one of those little dipshit fans up by the window?
It just blows hot. It's like a dude blowing his hot breath in your face, and it's loud. It's loud
We
as
have
fuck.
those like neck things.
Yeah,
That maybe
Skelly.
work. No.
I just fucking grin and bear it type of deal. I just get through it. It's 2 months of your life, and then it's over.
It's true.
I'm a man, baby.
Yeah,
Gaines, I got to tell you quick. I got to tell a quick story. I'll make it quick. I know we're already over 2 hours.
Hey, I'm
here.
here. I took a fucking 4-hour nap earlier.
This is right up your alley here. So we're laying here in the new house. People who might be new to watching the show, Tizzle, my girlfriend, and I have moved into a new home. It's very exciting. All the good things, right? So we're laying down here in the basement, which is nice. First time in my life having AC. It's fantastic. We're laying there, and Tizzle goes, "Hey, the smoke detector is making a weird scrambling, like crackle sound."
That's up my alley.
Yeah. It's making a weird crackle sound, right? No, it wasn't. It was not the chirp. It was not the chirp. It was like a crackling radio sound almost,
Yeah.
And I'm like, whatever. You're out of your mind. Well, then I heard it, so I'm looking at it and checking it out. Within being here for a week, all of our smoke alarms are hardwired. So if one goes off, they all go off. It's a nightmare.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So it was 4 a.m. They all went off for about a minute and a half. I've been told bugs get in there. All sorts of there's hacks for it, right?
Yeah.
So we dealt with that. So now we have this evening. It's crackling. Well, that's weird, right? So I'm checking it out. She goes upstairs. All of a sudden, the alarms go off. Bruno's ear is super sensitive. She's trying to get Bruno outside because it hurts his ears, right? So I'm screwing with the thing. I'm trying to figure out how to take it off. I've never done any of this shit, And I'm like, all right, whatever. So here I unscrew it, I'll unplug it, right? Get the batteries out. I'm doused with water. There's water inside the smoke detector. What? The water falls in my face. I think it's like battery acid. I'm like freaking out.
Oh my god!
Thank God there's not a video of it. I probably screamed like a little girl. No offense to little girls, but what's on your? Is your bingo card to unscrew a smoke detector and have water fall on you?
Smoke along Bugatti.
Dude, what the hell? So long story short, man, we have a very good warranty through the house, whatever. They came out and checked it out. They can't explain it. They just said, get your dehumidifier hooked up. I don't know, man. I really don't know.
Whoa.
But literally between the cracked windshield and then water coming out of a smoke detector,
You think it's water?
Yeah. Thank you. That my week has been that sound. That I'm very blessed to be in a new home, all the good things, but those two things happening in like 72 hours almost broke me. It was very, very close to me being like, I just quit. I'm just going to get in the car and drive to the beach or something, you know. That's my spicy rant. My spicy rant of the week. I'm sorry if that sounds entitled or anything, but
I'm sorry.
It's fine. That's scary. I would have thought it was like, I don't even know, probably battery acid too.
I still can't explain. Whatever. I don't know. If I'm not here next week, it's because the house burned
Why
down.
did it fall from like a ladder or something? You know.
No, there's no plumbing above it. The washroom is not above it. I really can't explain it. They couldn't explain it.
It was a ghost. It was a fucking ghost bukkake.
Oh, no, not the ghost. Like playing practical jokes. Jams in the house.
Speaking of ghost bukkake.
Help! He's got a boner! Boner cams roll heavy, new bird truck, stomp spot, sex clown, slither ass, play back lot, chrome on the wheels.
I'm sorry, it's the pleats.
All right, Boner Jams was so hot this week, had to walk around shirtless and was accosted by a 73 Malaysian woman. She was 100 pounds of desire. I climaxed in 14 seconds. Wanted to share with you all. Thank you.
A record for Boner. Thank you, Boner.
Oh, yes.
That's incredible. That's incredible.
So good. So good. All right, gang. Well, we went into overtime.
We did.
And
yeah. Ectogasm. Yeah.
Ectogasm.
So we'll be back on Monday. I have this sweet little baby I'm working on. This will be done.
Nice.
So yep, there's the thumbnail, little debut. Use the Predator thing. Very fun figure. I'll have it out tomorrow for channel members. Then Saturday it'll be out for everybody else. So
nice.
That is what the Jerk has got going on. So Skelly, you want to grab that one?
Yeah,
Code Man.
Code Man. Have a great weekend, y'all.
Thank you, man.
Thank
we
you.
all need a great weekend. Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
Well said.
All right, Tim, what you got?
Toy hunt in 9 minutes over on my channel at Disavowed Action Figures. Yep, clearance galore. So please check that out with a replay or live. And other than that, also I'm getting into a good groove where it's going to be Toy Hunt Monday, Toy Hunt Thursday, because we know the consistency, right? And every Sunday night moving forward, it'll be a video showing me rebuilding my display, rebuilding the toy room, things. This Sunday is how I basically inventory and keep track of my accessories, plus an update in the toy room. So that's what I got going on there.
Awesome.
Hell yeah. Skelly, you could say goodnight and then
Good night,
Gaines will take us home.
everybody. Catch you on the replay too.
There you go. Gaines, take us home, brother.
Well, listen, Raw Dogs. We saw a ton of toys tonight, baby. It was a great show. Bunch of toys we'll never see the light of day, though.
Never.
Damn.
We saw a Betty Page figure that had a missile accessory that I think Skelly was jealous of. We heard about Tim's ghostly bukkake. And it was a lot of fun. The heat, tales of heat, melted donuts. And listen, it's always a good time.
Stuff.
Always a good time. YoJo, June sucked. But you know what didn't suck? Our little fucking circle of trust. We all come back every Monday and Thursday. And I love it. Hope you guys continue to love it. Have a good weekend. As always, take care. Have fun.
Wrong.
Holy fuck! That was diabolical! Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe!
I think I can smell shite. Yes, I can definitely smell shite.
That's just awful! How terrible! Oh no!
You can smell the shit from 5 miles away.
Me? What did I do to you, man?
When you girls are done kissing, I've got some ass kicking for you!
It's painfully obvious to me that you have no idea who you're dealing with here. You see, I I'm a fancy lad.
You want fear? I'm fear. You want chaos? I'm the chaos. You want the beginning? Yeah. I am the beginning! It's hard with it.
It's like wiping your ass with silk. I love it.
Shut your fucking mouth! Shut the fuck up, you cunt!
Well, the jerk store called. They're running out of you.